Todd from Lowbrow Customs. Today we're going to show you how to make your own spark plug wires. We have these spark plug wire kits available. They come with 3 feet of wire, also available in various different colors. They also come with 2 of these Raja ends and 2 of these boots that will go over your coils. And they also come with 2 of the ends that will plug into the coil. Okay, first thing we want to do is make sure you square the wire. You want a nice clean cut on the end. Then you're going to strip off probably about 1/4 of an inch. Being careful not to cut into the core of the wire with your strippers. Then you're going to take your Raja end. You're just going to unthread it. It has threads on it. Then take this end here and slide it over the wire. Now you've got the wire protruding up through the middle of it, and you're just going to thread this other end of it onto there with the point facing in, which will make the electrical connection. Nice and tight. Simple. Okay, now obviously once you've got that done, you should plug that onto your plug wire and figure out how long you need it to go to your coil. Then to do the other end, first thing you want to do is slide the rubber boot over the wire because it won't be able to go on after the connector is on there. A little bit of lubrication doesn't hurt here. Okay, the way I like to do these ends, what I do is I strip about 3/4 of an inch. Once again, being careful not to cut through the copper core. Give it a little twist and fold the wire over the outside of the cloth covering. Let's get us a little bit more room to work here. Okay, then you're going to take one of these ends that will plug into your coil. There is a fancy tool made for these to do this crimp and make it beautiful, but not everybody has that tool in their garage. So what I like to do is I'll take a pair of needle nose and I'll just take the end that's going to get crimped and kind of fold it over a little bit. Till it looks like that. Okay, and what you want to do is you want to slide the wire with the part that you stripped and put it to the bottom so that the crimp is on the opposite side of the wire. You also want to leave yourself a little room there so that it ends up looking like that before you crimp it, so that it can engage into the coil properly. And just taking whatever pliers you have around the garage and kind of squeeze it together. Fold it down a little bit. Always want to make sure anytime you crimp something onto a wire that it's secure, it's not going to pull back off. And that's about what it should look like when you're done. Also, when you go to plug this in the coil, if it's not a tight fit, you can always bend these out a little bit, and then the first time you plug it in, it will fit tighter. So if it feels loose in the coil, just bend it a little bit. We also have these NGK ends available for spark plug wires. These form a nice, tight, watertight, good connection if you have a magneto type ignition. Probably not a bad idea to have these resistor caps on there. Pretty simple to install. These have a point inside the end. What you're going to do is you're just going to square your wire. First you're going to put the boot over this. Okay, so you're going to slide the little rubber boot over the wire. Then you're just going to thread this in like you're screwing it. Try to get the wire, the point of the screw inside here to go right directly down the center so it's making good contact with the copper core of the wire. And you're just going to thread that on like so until you feel a tight resistance. That tells you that it's threaded on as far as it will go. Then you can slide the boot over the end of the cap. There's 3 little notches on the end of here, and that keeps it from pulling off. Once again, a little bit of lube probably wouldn't hurt there. There you go, that's what it looks like with that on there. And that also comes with a boot that you can put here. Slides over the end of that, like so. So when you plug that onto your spark plug, it forms a nice seal. Good option. We also have the spark plug wire available by the foot. So if you want to just order the wire and a couple of these ends, you can do it that way also.